everybody. My name is Gray Barnard, and I'm involved in an exciting project called My Alexandra, which is a play written by Tom Franco, and it deals with the issues of mental health and bipolar disorder specifically. That play is in progress. There's some fundraising going on to help bring it to reality. I have with me, joining me, one of the actors who is involved in the readings and development of the character. His name is Arye Gross. Now, you may not be that familiar with the name Arye Gross immediately, but I am sure you are familiar with the face. And I have been watching you, Arye Gross, probably since the 80s. That's correct, right?
Yeah, I did my first film roles starting in the mid 80s. Yeah.
You have played a variety of roles. What accounts for your, first of all, longevity and castability? Because you seem to be the one they go to. And you're the best friend, and you played another role that I really want to talk about in just a moment that was very visible, where you played a young husband. Have you ever talked to your agent or casting directors who sort of describe you in a way that explains how castable you are in so many roles?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't. And from my perspective, I would often feel like, it's gratifying to hear that you associate the work that I've done with a wide variety of stuff.
Yeah, Arye, I recognized you
Yeah.
immediately when I saw you. When we first met through Zoom, I said, "Oh my gosh, it's him."
Well, as an actor, you very often, and in my case, it's true, have felt like, well, I could play anything. I don't know that the world or audiences or the casting community necessarily agrees with that sentiment, but I've never really felt like I had one specific type.
No, you don't. But
Yeah.
you seem to play many types. Many types is really what I mean. You've done episodic television. You've played, I think, doctors, investigators. You've played best friends upstairs. You've played, and as I mentioned, you played. And this really sort of floored me when I realized it. You play the first arrested suspect in Minority Report.
Right.
The Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise film. And oh my God, that is him. And that is a riveting moment. And, it spans really across television and film. By the way, when you were on Minority Report, was it daunting, and which was more daunting, Spielberg or Cruise? Or maybe none. Maybe you're not affected by that sort of thing.
No, actually on the first day of Minority Report, there was a moment early on when I was on my mark, and Janusz Kaminski was operating the camera, the director of photography, and using these bizarre lenses to give that kind of strange dreamlike effect that the precogs, the way they see things. And I hear over a kind of loudspeaker Spielberg, who's in another room at Video Village, saying, Arye, can you just take a step 2 inches to your left? And I just thought, I think I actually said, Steven Spielberg knows my name.
You said my name.
And then the second day, I don't know exactly what it was, but at a 7 a.m. call, and I got stuck behind an accident on the freeway, and I showed up at the studio about 45 minutes late, and had held up Steven Spielberg's ritual first toast before the first shot on the first day. And it was devastating. And I think what he likes to do is the first shot and then a big champagne toast. But there were like 100 people there, and they were waiting for me to arrive. And people kept saying, you have to be here. You have to be here on time, but this is the like first shot. I was going, no, I worked yesterday. No, today's not the first day. And they went, today's Tom's first day. Today's the first day. So I was, so.
It's not Arye's first day that counts.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Tom's.
So when you ask, like, what was a bigger deal about Tom Cruise or Steven Spielberg, I very early on, the biggest challenge was getting over my sort of like shame and remorse for having like delayed things at that very first, very public first moment. And so in the film, when I'm saying I didn't do anything, I may as well have been saying, but this is the second day. This isn't the first day. Like, I don't. Why me?
And it went on to be a major film.
Yeah.
So, was that a heady time, or did you just take it in stride and keep going?
I took it in stride. I had a project that started actually before I was done with shooting my role in Minority Report, on a very good and short-lived, ill-fated John Wells series called Citizen Baines with Jamie Cromwell. And Jane Addams and M. Beth Davids and Jacinda Barrett. I mean, it was a great project, but somewhere in the middle of our schedule, 9/11 happened in 2001, and it shook up everything. And we wound up, I think, only doing 13.
I've met Jamie Cromwell. He's a very sort of stately, Lincoln-esque almost person when you meet him and talk to him. I've not ever worked with him, but we'll continue this interview in another segment. But I just want to remind everyone that this is part of the awareness campaign and the call for participation of those who may be interested in helping us promote and create My Alexandra, the play by Tom Franco. And it's something that is a good drama, but also it can educate on the issues of mental health and bipolar disorder and other things like that. So Ari, sit tight. We'll be right back for segment 2.